Okay, hello, how you guys doing? Okay, my name is Dr. Smith, and okay, so you guys want to kind of tell me a little bit about what's going on?
Well, I'm struggling with my anger towards Tony. She's been doing a lot of hurtful things, and I just cannot get over it.
Okay. Anything else?
Not on my side.
Okay. So anger is the main thing. You're angry with Tony because of things she's doing, or?
Yeah, and it's just like building up, so I don't know, I just feel like anything she does is not good enough for me.
Anything that she does is not good enough for you. Okay. Okay. First time you guys in therapy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Tony, you want to tell me a little bit what brought you guys here?
She's the reason why we're here. I don't even really know about the relationship, if this is going to be something that's going to continue. I think she's accurate in saying that nothing is ever good enough, and so we'll see what happens.
Okay. Heather, can you give me an example of what makes you angry about Tony?
Yeah, like, she'll tell me that she gets off at a certain time,
Right.
and I'm expecting her to call, because that's what she normally does, you know, on her way home.
Right.
And then it'll be like 10 minutes, you know, after she's supposed to get off, and she won't call. And then when I try calling her, she never picks up.
Okay. So what about that makes you angry? That she's not there when you're able to, when you want to talk to her, or
Yeah.
not knowing where she is, or what?
Well, it's kind of expected of her to call me when she's, you know, done.
It could be 12 minutes after I get off, and she's screaming through the phone.
Okay. Okay. So Tony, you feel that it's not reasonable, unrealistic for you to be able to.
It is unrealistic. Like, sometimes I'm still at work, sometimes I'm still seeing other clients, sometimes you know, talking to some of my friends that are at the job.
Right.
It has to be like within 10 minutes or she flies off the handle. And so sometimes I don't even want to hear her mouth. So once 10 minutes hits, I'm just like, okay, I'm not even finna call.
Okay.
In fact, I'm finna go out and do something else because I don't want to hear her mouth.
Okay. How long have you guys been together?
How long have we been together?
About 4 years.
4 years.
Going on 5.
No, it's been 5 years actually.
Okay. So this is kind of like a, let's just take this for instance. It's kind of like a pattern where you get off work, and then let's say you get off. What time do you get off work?
It depends.
Okay.
Sometimes 9 o'clock.
Okay, for example, you get off at 9. Heather, you expect Tony to call you at 9:05?
By 9:10.
By 9:10. Okay, she doesn't call you at 9:10. Then you get upset, and then you're frustrated. Because when you come home, what happens?
If I go home, sometimes I'll just wait until I know she's asleep before I go home. And then she says that I must be out cheating or doing something else. But if I do go home, the minute I open the door, like, why didn't you call me? You were supposed to call by 9:10. What are you doing? Who are you talking to? Just.
Right. It sounds like a dance you guys do. Tony does this, Heather does that, and then Tony does this, and then it goes back to Heather. And what do you do after you're angry, then you accuse her of cheating, then Tony gets upset.
I leave. Or I'll go in the room and slam the door and not talk, like myself in the room. Like, I'm not going to engage. I'm not going to entertain all of this that you're talking about.
Right,
So,
okay. And then what do you do, Heather?
Well, I just continue to yell at her through the door.
Okay. And then Tony, what do you do after that?
Ignore her, put on my earbuds, listen to music, get on the phone, call a friend.
Okay. And then the evening is just kind of,
We'll sleep in separate rooms, and then the next morning she'll leave for work, and I'll wait until she leaves for work to get up and leave the room. And eventually we're fine, but this has been going on for a really long time, so
okay.
half the time I don't even want to be at the house.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like a destructive pattern you guys have. One person does one thing, another person does another one. It kind of goes back and forth, and then it repeats itself. How often would you say this happens?
Every night.
Oh,
Really? Every night? Do I
Every
work
night.
7 nights a week?
Okay, maybe not on the weekend.
Maybe
5
4
days.
nights a week. Maybe 4, maybe 3. Because sometimes I do, like if I get off a couple minutes early, I'll make sure to call on time so that I can just go home and enjoy the house without hearing anything, and we'll be in a good space that we can like watch a movie or whatever. So.
But why can't you do that every night?
Because sometimes I have other shit to do. What if I'm still working with my client? And it's 9:05. I really have like trauma over 9:10.
okay.
When the clock strikes 9:10, like I panic, whether I'm at work or not.
Okay. Okay.
And she thinks this shit is funny.
Okay.
I think it's hilarious.
You don't act hilarious at 9:11, 9:12.
Well, let me ask you. Let me ask you guys. You guys seem like a couple. I think probably you guys really love each other. Let me ask you this, Heather. Is it that you want Tony to come home as soon as she can so that you can spend quality time with her? Is that what
Yeah.
bothers you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's always at work.
Okay. So, and Tony, what do you think? Do you like spending quality time with Heather?
When she's not bitching, yeah.
Okay. But quality time in itself with Heather is good. Save the
If
bitching.
she's not running her mouth, yes.
Yeah, save that part off.
Yes.
Just chop that part off.
Yes.
Just the quality time with Heather.
Mhm.
Okay, so you guys both agree that quality time with each other is something that you both look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Could we all agree on that?
Yes.
Okay. We just don't know how to get there, right? We all seem like we need some kind of map. Would you guys agree on that?
A map?
Yeah, like it's kind of like a meaning. You both agree that on this, which is kind of like quality time. We both agree. You guys both agree that you enjoy spending time with each other and you enjoy spending quality time with each other. It's just that these kind of intricacies get in the way of that.
Mhm.
Okay. That's kind of like a big start. When we both agree on the same goal, all of us. That's good. And I'm really good about that. Now we just have to figure out how do we get there. Man. Okay. So there's an exercise I want you guys to do. It's called a love map. You guys know what that is? Okay, a love map. It's kind of like, let me give you an example. Tony, do you know what Heather's favorite food is?
Yeah, why wouldn't I know what her favorite food is?
What is her favorite food?
Something that's really edible that she can
Okay.
Pasta.
Could you narrow it down?
Yeah, she loves basil pesto pasta.
Basil pesto. Okay. And Heather, is that your favorite food?
It is.
It is. Okay. What about Tony's favorite food?
I would say she really likes sushi.
Mm-hmm.
She gets like sesame seeds and like an extra sauce on the side. That's what, she really enjoys.
And is that your favorite food?
It's not sushi, but it's a California roll, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. And I see, you know what I noticed about you guys? You guys both start smiling. You guys both.
I didn't think she was going to get it right.
You guys both started laughing.
Yeah.
Is that because you are thinking about the time you guys ate that food?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just surprised that she really knows that she pays attention to this.
You surprised about that?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, it shows you that she does kind of know a little bit about you. And I have a feeling she knows probably more than that. Yeah. So, if Tony were in a bad mood, she had a long day, would that be the meal? Say you wanted to cook her a meal or something like that?
I wouldn't be able to cook that. We would
No.
have to go out for that.
She don't cook.
She doesn't cook? Okay.
No.
Alright,
I know how to boil some water.
Alright, okay.
Maybe.
And what about you, Tony? Do you know how to cook?
Yeah, I do cook.
Alright.
Oh.
Have you ever made her favorite food? Oh, I can't catch it.
I know you feel me.
Oh, yeah, I understand. Yeah. So, okay. So do you make her favorite food when she's having a bad day?
I do. Not really when she's having a bad day, because if she gets mad at me, really the last thing I want to do is cook for her. But if we're doing good, like if we're just chilling at the house, then yeah, I'll make some basil pasta and
Nice, nice. Okay, I want you guys to take. We're gonna do this exercise. It's not gonna take very long. I want you to quickly go through some of these, and you don't have to answer all of them, just a few of them.
Okay.
And I want you to kind of see what you think of, what we know, what you guys know about each other. I'll give you about 5 minutes to answer a few of them, and then we're going to talk about them a little bit. Yeah, you can do these. Yeah, maybe you can just do some.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Okay, you guys finished?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you wrote yours down on the paper.
All right.
Because mine was like, name this.
Okay, now let's go over some of these. Tony, one of the questions was, can I name my partner's best friend? Tony said yes, she can. Are you surprised about that?
A little.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who is your best friend? Oh, actually, Tony, let me ask Tony that.
This dude named Dante.
Oh, okay. Is Dante your best friend?
Yes.
All right. And Heather, it's pretty much the same question. Name 2 close friends of your partners. Can you name 2 close friends of Tony's?
Yes. That would be Dar and
Dar.
Tia.
Dar and Tia.
Mhm.
And what do you think about that, Tony? Is she pretty close? Or is she right on?
Yeah, she got 1 out of 2. But actually, Tia's a good friend. Yeah, we can say that.
Okay. All right, cool. Also, a question that Heather had was, what is my favorite musical group, composer, or instrument? What do you think about that?
Wait, what?
What is your, Heather had the question, what is your partner's favorite musical group, composer, or instrument?
I don't think she knows.
You don't think she knows?
No.
She likes a lot of different things.
Okay.
So it's hard to just label one.
But if you had to, what would you say?
I wouldn't know what to say.
No?
Mm-mm.
When you guys are riding, going on a trip or something like that,
Mhm.
what kind of music would you say she would put on the radio, or what kind of music would she have on her iPad phone?
Well, she has a lot of different ones. know.
AKA she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Okay. If you had to take a guess, what would you say? When she's at the gym working out, what kind of music do you think she would have on?
Probably something upbeat.
Okay.
I mean, I really don't know. For one artist, I
Like
don't
the
know.
Spice Girls, maybe? Upbeat?
Mm-mm.
Uh,
It wouldn't be that.
It wouldn't be that.
At
Okay.
least I don't think.
She's right about that.
Okay, okay, alright.
But what is it?
Well, when I do work out at the gym, like 3 times a year, it wouldn't be like that's different, but it would be India, neo soul.
Oh, okay, neo soul, okay. Do you like neo soul?
Yeah, of course.
You guys both like neo soul music. Okay. Alright, maybe you guys can go to a concert together. See India Irie.
As long as I call by 9:10 the night before.
Well, if you guys go together, it should be okay, right? Yeah.
As long as she's not on her phone.
Okay, alright. We guys can leave the phone at home. And go to the concert together. Alright. This is a good one. Heather's question was, what was I wearing when we first met?
What was she wearing?
Yeah.
When we first met, she was wearing like a really skimpy leather skirt and like this corset. It was very, very sexy. That's what caught my attention was her physical appearance first. And yeah.
Okay. Was she right about that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. So
You know, she was working in the club.
Okay. Alright. That's
Telling all our secrets.
yeah.
I made it rain that night though, remember?
Okay. I'm just gonna keep moving forward. Okay, so one of Tony's questions was, I'm very familiar with my partner's religious beliefs and ideas. So you think you pretty much know what Heather's religious beliefs are?
No, I said no.
Oh, you said, oh yeah, you did say no. Okay, because you guys have never talked about that, or?
In the beginning, we both said that we weren't religious, and we've kind of never talked about it since then, so I don't really know. It's not something that we talk about, so yeah, I don't know that.
Right. It doesn't seem like it's a big issue in the relationship?
I mean, I've grown more spiritual over the years, but we just don't really talk about it, so.
Okay, okay. And was she pretty right? Was she pretty open about it? No. Okay. Would you say that you are not religious, spiritual, or would you?
I mean, I grew up Catholic,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not practicing or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
I didn't know she grew up Catholic, actually. Never knew that.
Okay. Okay. So you guys, it sounds like you guys are more secular, more spiritual kind of thing, not really tied down by one religion.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Seems like you guys have that. That's something to have in common. A big thing to have in common, actually. Because, you know, some couples can have really contrasting ideas about religion and things like that. So, okay, good. So, thinking to myself, a lot of things you guys a lot of commonalities between you guys. Yeah, it just seemed like some of the outside things need to be fixed, you know. Okay, let's go with this one. Tony had this question. She said that she can list my partner's favorite movie. And what is Heather's favorite movie, Tony?
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill. Okay. Was she right?
Actually, I really like Shrek.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
close.
No.
No, very far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't that used to be your favorite movie?
It did, but I really like, watching kids' movies. It makes me laugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe you should put that on at like 9:05. Put Shrek on.
It's
and
Shrek.
just watch it.
Did you like the movie Shrek?
Nah, not really.
Not really. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Maybe if you were at home at 9:05, you could put it on.
All
But I
right.
don't want to watch Shrek, so that would be.
But do you like Kill Bill?
Yeah, it was my favorite movie before, but that just shows how far we've grown apart.
Well, sometimes we can like stuff, and it can be, we like it, but we don't really necessarily share it with our partner. Every single thing we like, you know. Heather, one of yours you had is, what is one of my greatest fears or disaster scenarios? Tony, what do you think is one of her greatest fears or disaster scenarios?
Hers?
Yeah.
Coming home to find me cheating on her with another person.
Okay.
One of her greatest fears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay. Would you say she's right on that? Okay. And why do you think that's one of your greatest fears or disasters?
Well, it's happened to me in the past, so
I'm not your past.
yeah. But you know, her not calling when she says that she's gonna call, it just adds to that.
Yeah. So it sounds like it's not really Tony, it's more about experiences that you've had in the past that you think could happen again. And when you see these little flags that may not be red, let's call them fuchsia. That kind of a color like that, you think that they could be possibly red flags. The next color would be red. Alright. Yeah. But it hasn't happened. Tony has been there for you.
I'm just learning from my mistakes.
Yeah.
And, you know, I gave my last partner a lot of freedom,
Right.
and that's what happened. And I'm not going to let that happen in this relationship. So,
Right. Well, let me ask you this question. What do you think is Tony's greatest fear or disaster scenario?
I would think that her greatest fear would be not accomplishing her dreams. You know, going to school and becoming a psychologist. You know, I think that's what I think her greatest fear would be.
Yeah.
Not accomplishing her dreams.
Right. You know, she's very passionate about her schoolwork and everything. What do you think about that, Tony?
I think she knows me a little bit more than I thought she did.
Right. Because do you see her working hard in her schoolwork?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you've been there for most of the time she's been in school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Heather's been supporting you the whole time? And she sees what you're going through? Okay. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it feels good. That was one of the things that kept our relationship strong in the beginning. Was we were both very supportive of each other, and
Yeah.
I feel like that's started to fade, and I feel like she's a little bit less supportive now, and I'm probably less supportive of her.
Yeah. Do you think that if you guys start spending more time together with doing some of the things that you both enjoy, that maybe you could start to feel that way, that how you used to feel, that she was more supportive? So that, meaning, what I mean is that if you guys start doing more activities that you both enjoy, you can start to rebuild those good times that you used to have. Yeah, because it sounds like you guys really love each other and you want to stay together. And Tony, it sounds like you really, even though you don't feel that she's supportive now, but you are grateful and you still think about the times when she was there supporting you. Yeah, definitely, yeah, I can understand that, yeah. So what is the one activity that you guys used to do together that you don't do anymore? That you both enjoy? sports you guys used to play, or did you guys ever have a movie night, or bowling together, or
Well,
family events?
I mean, we met at a club. You know, I was working at a club.
Okay.
And then the majority of our, you know, relationship, we would go out to clubs, you know, and we enjoyed like dancing and hanging out
Right.
until it got more serious, and you know. But yeah,
So you guys enjoy dancing at the club?
yeah.
Okay, you guys don't do that anymore.
Mm-mm.
Why did that stop?
Well, she's so focused on, you know, getting her hours for school and, you know, getting clients, and you know, it's really hard to kind of manage all that with her
Right.
schoolwork, so
Right.
yeah.
And what do you think about that, Tony?
I think that's part of it. Really, I stopped going to the club with her. She probably doesn't know this because everybody would recognize her from her job. Like, I
Okay.
think that she was still like in that line of work. And so after I had feelings for her, that bothered me
Right.
that people still saw her that way. And so,
And that bothered you.
yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't that you didn't enjoy dancing with her in the club.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you still enjoyed that.
Mhm.
How does that make you? How do you feel when Tony says that she still enjoys spending time with you and dancing with you, the things that you used to do when you had a relationship? How do you feel about that?
Well, I never knew that was one of the reasons why we stopped. So it makes me feel, you know, a little good inside. Like I have a special place in her heart. And yeah, I just never knew that.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Does it kind of like take you back to the old days?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys just have fun?
Yeah.
What do you think about you guys maybe having like I don't know, like a Friday or something? You guys can plan together to go to your favorite club and go dancing? What do you think about that?
I think it'll be okay. I think a long time has passed since, you know,
Yeah.
and there's lots of different clubs in the area that we could go to.
A lot of our friends like go out to Los Angeles and like go clubbing there because no one really knows them. So
Right.
maybe that could be, you know, a good break for both of us.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, because it can be like you guys could plan it like a trip, pack some sandwiches, you know,
Some basil pasta.
yeah, you know, some basil pasta, yeah, exactly. Chips, hot sauce.
Some sushi, California rolls. I didn't know those.
Yeah, your favorite foods, and you get the big cooler.
Go to Costco.
Yeah.
We do love Costco.
You guys love
Something we have
Costco?
in common.
Oh, okay,
Yes, we love
Costco. Alright, so you guys can go to Costco, one of your favorite places you both like. Get your favorite foods. You can get your sushi rolls. You can get your Dorito, what was it? No, pesto, and your California rolls. Hot sauce. No hot sauce.
I don't do hot sauce.
No hot sauce. Okay. And you guys can. You can download your favorite neo soul songs. Yeah, you know what I mean? You can play the neo soul songs, India Reed, Raphael Sadiq. You guys can listen to that. What do you think about that?
We can do that.
Yeah, take you back to the old days.
Yeah.
Plan your trip, and then you guys can drive and maybe get a hotel for the night.
Yeah.
Go to the club down in LA. Do your thing. Okay, so I tell you what we're gonna do. Guys, for homework, I want you guys to start working on your schedule, so guys can start planning a day that you guys can start spending more time together. So I know you guys are both busy, like you said. So that's what I want you to do, and then next week we're going to talk more about that. So we're going to get you guys back to doing some of the things you both enjoy. It really sounds like you guys really love each other, and it sounds like you guys are both surprised that the other person knew more about you than what you thought. All right? you feel about that? Good?
Yeah, it feels kinda good.
How do you feel, Heather?
Good.
Okay. Alright guys, I'll see you next week.
Awesome.
Okay.